Hello, Derek Seagraves here. One of the things we love about Eagle River is the coffee culture that we have in Alaska. One of the things we love about Alaska is the access we have to great coffee. There's coffee shops in strip malls like there are everywhere else in the country, but we also have coffee shops in our grocery stores, and we have little coffee huts that you drive by and drive through and grab, you know, on the way to the job, on the way to the friend's house, on the way to the road trip, whatever. You can just swing through and grab a coffee on the way, and it's just really great that there's access to high-end coffee, good coffee all over the place. Not only is there access to coffee drinks made for you, but there's also access to roasted beans locally that are really, really good for you to make at home. Sleepy Dog Coffee right in Eagle River, and then Chugach Cafe, which is just outside of Eagle River, both roast their own beans. I think both of them roast on Sundays. You can go in there and it just smells amazing. Buy a warm bag of roasted coffee beans, take it home, grind them up, make your own coffee. And so you have access to coffee drinks. And we have Starbucks too, but we have a lot of independent shops. You have access to drinks. We also have access to really awesome beans at home. Now all these different places, they're not all Starbucks and they're not all like chains. A lot of them are independent. And so that can be a good thing or a bad thing. They're not all very consistent, and that's just the truth. And so they're not going to make the drinks the same everywhere that you go. There is that, so you might not like their drink as much as you like the other drink, and yada yada, but there's the opportunity for them to be a lot better than Starbucks, a lot better than each other, because they can have options that are important to you that other places don't have. So one of the ways that independent coffee shops a lot of times differentiate themselves from Starbucks and other chains is that they'll have more creamer options. So they'll have coconut milk, almond milk, things like that, or they'll have more sugar-free options in their syrups. They'll have like 15 sugar-free syrups instead of 2 or 3. With them being independent, you're not going to be able to buy a Java chip Frappuccino at every independent coffee shop. However, some of them have drinks that you can't get anywhere else, like a Red Bull Special. Red Bull Special is Red Bull and syrup over ice with some cream stirred together. It's really good. It's some energy that's cold, but you don't want to drink something hot. It's really great. So go ahead and try a Red Bull Special somewhere. If you've ever had a Red Bull Special, go ahead and shoot me a comment. Tell me what you thought of it. I really like them. You might be wondering, why does Alaska have such a coffee culture? And it's not really that hard to figure out. We live in a cold place, or at least a place that's cold a lot of the time, and so you can warm yourself up from the inside out. You know, you had to brave the cold to get into the truck, and now you're on the way to work, and you say, you know what, I'm going to get a warm drink. And you drive through a coffee hut, get yourself a coffee, and get on to work. Not only is it warm, though, you get a little bit of a pick-me-up. So sometimes people get a little down during the winter, and they want to give themselves a treat because they haven't seen the sun in a little while. And so they give themselves a treat, and they'll treat themselves with a coffee, and they'll boost their energy, boost their morale, and have an easier time through the day. And then lastly, coffee is kind of the gift that everybody gives to each other. So you're on the way to a friend's house, you're going to work, you want to treat somebody, you just swing by, grab them a coffee too, and bring it along to them. And so those things combined create a coffee culture where everybody appreciates coffee, and there's a lot of coffee options. So then, how do you get into the coffee culture here in Alaska? Well, the first thing is you need to pick a drink. There's Americanos, there's lattes, there's cappuccinos, there's mochas. You can buy straight espresso. I would tell you, if you're gonna get a cappuccino, don't get it in one of these to-go mugs. They're not as good. You need to get a cappuccino in a real mug, in a ceramic or glass mug. It's so much better. But after you've tried some of those drinks, once you find one you like, you know, latte is kind of the drink everybody likes. I like an Americano. Once you get one of those drinks, then you start going to different places that are near and local and convenient to you, and you try them out and see how they make them. And now once you find a drink that you like and you find a place that you like, then you become a part of their rewards program, because every one of these little coffee shops has a rewards program. They got a card that they're punching or a card that you swipe, and they're going to get you free drinks if you consistently buy coffee from them. And so that's one of the things we love about Eagle River, is the coffee culture that we have here. And I'm curious about you. Are you a coffee drinker? Are you a coffee snob? Are you somebody that just cannot do anything but a pour over? Or are you somebody that likes Folgers? Also, are you somebody who buys their own beans and grinds them at home? Lastly, what would you like to see me do in the future with these We Love Eagle River videos? We had somebody comment recently, and I replied to them that they wanted to see more stuff for toddlers, which is a great idea. We have awesome parks, we have places to play, we have activities for kids at the library and things, and at the Alaska Club gym. So I'll do a video on toddler things to do, but if you have any ideas or things that you'd like to see me do a video on that we love about Eagle River, go ahead and leave me a comment. Definitely subscribe and follow along as I share more of our town with you. And give this video a like so that more people can find it. You guys have a great one, and we'll keep on loving Eagle River.